Hey, Batch here. Quick note about this episode. I forgot to upload it to YouTube after it aired on Twitch, and I don't have affiliate, so the VOD disappeared after 7 days. So I had to get Sholly's VOD and edit it to look like our streams normally look. It's gonna have some pop ups and sound effects that Sholly normally has on his Twitch, but this is what I've got to work with. So enjoy! I just realized the title of this video has the wrong episode number and also doesn't have Adam listed, so I will fix that. But
Oof.
How dare
It's fine.
you
It's fine.
make a mistake?
gonna fix that right now. It's Silent Wolf 143
5.
145 and episode this. There we go. Fixed. Episode video title fixed. Stream title fixed. There we go. Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the world of Akala. I'm your Dungeon Master, The Batch, and this is He Is Risen, episode 38. I have everybody with me today. Everybody say hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
All right. Oh gosh, I just forgot to
Must
update the stream title after last week. That's what that was about. So here, let me pause that so it's not draining my resources, so my camera doesn't go all glitchy this week. Uh, um, so I watched last week's episode a few times and I took a bunch of notes on it, but I didn't write up a summary. I took a bunch of notes, but forgot to write a summary for
Again, fired.
it. So last time on He Is Risen, you questioned Kithrix, the halfling slash fox that was your short-term companion, Smokey. You questioned her after she revealed she was with the organization known as the Order of the Ship, which were the people who kidnapped Meryl and Araneus and experimented on them some time ago. Under the suggestion spell from Araneus, she told you everything she knew about the Order of the Shell. She told you the Cliff Notes version here is that she told you they have changed their ways. They are no longer forcibly converting people and bringing them into the order. They are only bringing willing people in. And they are trying to spread the shadow out of the plane of shadow. And that their goal is to help people get rid of their emotion by infusing them with shadow or by bringing them to the shadow plane to spend time there to drain them of their emotion. They want to free people from the chains of their emotions. And you all weren't too keen on that idea. She tried to get Araneus and Meryl to come back to the order now that things have changed. But you kind of laughed at her and told her no. She also, under the suggestion spell, telling you everything she knew about the Order of the Shield, told you where their base of operations on the mortal plane was, in the center of the Shadow Forests. I know I'm leaving out some details here and there, but I think I've gotten all the major details. There's a new lord in the Order of the Shield. She to come by their base and meet the acolytes and see for yourselves that things have changed. And she asked that you not come bursting in and killing everybody there, to which Araneus quite suspiciously agreed.
Yeah, I said we won't bust in and kill everyone.
Yes. Like I said, suspiciously agreed. She eventually left, and while you were transporting your cult captive, thank you. I had the word capture in my head, and the word captive wasn't coming to me. While you were transporting your cult captive, you started to question him, and he sang like a bird because he did not want to die. He was not like the other cult members. He joined thinking it was just a joke, and he got in way too deep. And
he did not want to drink. He did not want to drink that Kool-Aid at the end.
No, he did not. So he told you where he was stationed about, I think it was, 10 miles northeast of West Wind, undercover at a thieves guild. And you agreed to drop him off at some random jail instead of bringing him to the royal jail because, as he told you, the cult had infiltrated the royal guard. I can't remember if it was before or after this. I think it was before this, so I'm getting a little out of order. But after you dropped off your the troll blood to Artemis, Meryl decided to stay with Artemis and train for a little bit. But when you got back to West Wind, Wynne decided to. Oh, he told you that Troy, the cultist, told you that the cult had found ways to hide the.
Thank you for the follow and admitting yourself to be
Had found
one of the
ways
first
to
doctor's test subjects.
had found ways to disguise is the word I was looking for, but hide works too. Had found ways to hide the mark, and you presumed that they were magical. And so when you got back to Westwind, you walked around the market square where the Royal Guard was stationed with Detect Magic up, and you found one of the Royal Guards had some illusion magic on his chest.
Not Michael.
Not Michael. No, it is not Michael.
No, it was not Michael.
You chatted him up a little bit. He was cagey, didn't want to give you his name. He was kind of a dick. Araneus realized that all of the cultists they had met thus far met or fought thus far, from what he could remember, were human. He went into the guild to check on the guards there, and a lot of the guards who were in the guild, the Westwind Guard, not the Royal Guard, a lot of the guards in the guild had similar pieces of illusion magic covering up spots on their chests where this mark of the cult would have been.
And Rex's wife.
Yes, including Rex's wife, who was not human, was a halfling, but she also had transmutation magic on her. You went to meet with the guildmaster under the, well, not entirely alive, but under the premise of giving her information on goings on in the Shadow Forest, but to check them out. And nobody in the guild council room came up on the detect magic, but there was an item in the desk that was pinging, and there would also have been another one in front of the secretary that I forgot about. Another magic item in front of the secretary.
Okay. So Wynne hasn't been over here yet, but that's okay. She can walk over there in a minute.
But that is where we pick up after that long, drawn out recap. I hope you got everything, Adam.
30%. I could follow. Some of it I was kind of like trying to figure out.
Your character was just not quite paying attention that day.
Sure. We'll go with that. There's a lot of things to pick up on.
That's what I did when I wasn't here for a session. Except they blamed me for a lot of fires.
Wynne and Araneus are in the guild council chamber. Who else would have gone in? Meryl, would you have gone in, or
you say who? Meryl isn't with us.
Yeah, Meryl's still at Barnabas's.
Oh, right. My bad.
Is Jack/Jill in the guild?
Yeah, right. I am.
Yeah. Jack. They would have been in the guild. Would you have gone into the guild council chamber with them?
I suppose I'm following my new party, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would go in for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've relayed the information to. To my party mates.
What, the information about the guards, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you, at the end of last session, when we're going to talk to the guild master, and that was when we decided to end the session. So what were you going to say to the guild master?
I was going to address the guildmaster. I guess they go by guildmaster. Say guildmaster Defina. I'm gonna kind of lower my voice to where just she and the ones next to her can hear me. Let's say, I have very strong reason to believe that the Cult of Blood has infiltrated the Royal Guard and the guard within this building. They're using magic to disguise the brand they have to take when they join. I'm gonna motion, kind of nod my head towards this corridor over here. Say, I don't know about the guards in that hallway, but many of the guards in this building, and even Vera, have been taken in by the cult.
These are serious accusations. You say they're using magic to hide their brand?
Yes.
She looks over at the secretary, who looks worried. She says, "I was."
That was supposed to go only to me, so I don't know why I did that.
Oh, okay.
You can ignore that.
Okay. I was afraid of something like this. I urged them to magically inspect the guards but they were already inspecting them thoroughly without magic. They were already invading their privacy, and they insisted on not invading it further.
There's a particular royal guard in the town square that's currently stationed at the at the Warrior's Way. He's the only guard in the royal guard that's stationed in the town center that I was able to detect as a member. He has short blonde hair and green eyes.
And how many have you found in the guild?
So far, 9 guard members plus Vera, Rex's wife. There may be more, but like I said, I haven't walked over to this side of the guild yet. I motion my head.
Mm-hmm. You can see the treasurer, Bardar Greyhelm, next to Defina, look up at her. This is not good. These are men and women that we've trusted. People we've brought into our home. And he looks around to the guards in the room, who are kind of a couple of the guards in the room. If you can see them, they're kind of like looking a little bit uncomfortable.
I'm trying to speak low enough that only the people right in front of me can hear me.
Oh, right, I forgot about that. Okay. All right, so would even these guards hear you or no?
Which ones? The ones back in the corners?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay. Okay, so he says that, and then ignore the thing about the guards. Davina says, without being able to show this to anyone with the crown or higher ranking in the Westwind Guard, I don't know what I can do. I can urge them again to check with magic.
You can call a guard in and I can cast a spell magic. Assuming that the illusion spell on them isn't stronger than I am.
That
could also cause more issues if we do that.
That might cause a problem in here if we expose him or her or them. This is such a difficult situation. We have to go higher up with this.
I nod.
Let me see if I can find anybody that I trust and convince them to start checking more thoroughly, and I will let them know that an adventurer has found something, and maybe that will convince them to start checking.
I hope so. Because if there are members of the royal guard that are close to the king that have been taken in by the cult, this could be very bad.
That is an understatement. Thank you for bringing this to our attention.
I nod. And then a little bit louder I say, so as I was saying, the shadow crossing, they seem to maybe not want to cause any more problems, but their goal is to bring the shadow into this world, and they might reach the city soon enough.
They don't want to cause any problems, but they want to bring the shadow into this world. How?
Yeah, so they're not trying to forcefully make people join the oh good lord, where's my note? What are they called? Order of the Shield. They're not trying to forcefully make people by like kidnapping them to join anymore. They're trying to be more diplomatic in their recruitment. But their goal is to bring the shadows into this world. They're just not being as violent about it at the moment.
Well, as
They don't.
long as... Sorry. Well, as long as they don't come up here and start kidnapping and attacking people, I guess we don't have anything to worry about.
For the moment.
Thank you for that information.
Yep, we just want to give an update on that shadow crossing situation. Was there anything else, Araneus?
What? I can barely hear you over here.
Is that what the check was for?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, kinda.
That was to see if I, to me, if I could hear her whispering, if I was paying attention to that.
Oh.
And no.
I presumed I would not be able to hear and didn't mind not hearing.
No.
All
right.
Do you? This is DM asking. Do you want to tell them about what Troy told you, or are you keeping that to yourselves for now?
Thought I did. There's cult members in the Royal Guard.
I meant about. I'm sorry. I knew what my brain was thinking, but my mouth didn't say what my brain was thinking. About where about where he was stationed. That Thieves Guild.
Oh, yeah. I'll say that apparently. Oh, also, we got this information from a cult member that has defected now after we captured him. They apparently are operating in secrecy out of a thieves guild in blah blah blah, whatever the town's name was.
Harellen.
In Harellen.
A Thieves Guild in Harellen. Interesting. Would you be willing to look into that?
I'm gonna motion for Araneus and Jack to move up. I don't know why they're all the way back there.
We're waiting.
And Araneus is staying away from the Aarakocra.
Yep.
Why? Would I know why he's doing that?
I don't know if you would yet or not. There, I came closer.
Oh Jesus. I know
think over the
Meryl
first-
isn't.
So the open statements were there after that, so we could all hear that, right? Like the investigating the Thieves Guild and stuff.
Probably not. That's why I motioned you all to come up closer. Araneus.
No, I'm good. I can hear.
Wynne's gonna kind of look at Araneus kind of funny, and we've been asked to investigate a thieves guild, and I'm gonna kind of look at both of them, hoping they remember what Troy told us. Please remember.
Araneus would, but I don't.
I don't
Okay,
know.
okay.
I can't
Araneus
remember
and
off the
Jack,
top
I
of my
guess,
head.
both would.
I just recapped it.
Sorry, I missed it. Sorry. I was fiddling with things, probably.
Araneus,
Troy,
Jack.
the cultist that you had captured, told you that he didn't know where the cult headquarters were, but he was stationed undercover at a thieves guild.
Okay.
In Harellen, which is
That's right. Okay. Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Then yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Although Jack would look a little hesitant.
I'm sure that Meryl would be on board.
Yeah, more than likely.
Now we can offer some gold for that.
Where's Meat?
Oh yeah.
He's chilling somewhere. I don't think he needs to be here.
Well, he can't really be left alone.
Oh.
Yeah, you can. Why
It's
not?
with Meryl, right? With Meryl, right?
Is he with Meryl?
We could say that, right? Or does it not work?
With Araneus.
With Araneus, okay.
His friend.
Okay.
I don't remember seeing him anywhere else on the map. No, okay. Yeah, I didn't think so. She says we can offer some gold for this if you do happen to look into it and find anything out about this thieves guild. She looks over at she kind of whispers to the treasurer, and he whispers back. She says, we could offer about 600 gold.
Each?
For?
No, not each.
Oh, I mean, it was worth a ask at least.
Would 800 work? Well, can I roll persuasion on
that? You can try.
It's an extra 25 gold apiece.
I wanna help by
20. There's 5 of us.
Minimum of 19.
I don't know, something.
To whatever I roll. How's it going? So anything less than a 10 is considered a 10. So 19.
Wait a minute. It says 1 + 9 = 19. That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know why it says that.
Because it considers
bumps
anything
it up
less
to
than
9.
It added the min 10 if you look at the
Yeah, min
thing.
10. Yeah. So
That's
19.
funny.
It did just update today, I think.
Yeah, it looks like a new thing. Yeah, min of 10, 1d20, min 10. I don't know why it still shows the
Oh.
the red
Well,
when it's a
roll.
10, but
That's always been an option in Roll20, but they may have just implemented that conversion from D&D Beyond to Roll20.
Hold on one second, guys.
sure.
What?
Yeah, I noticed that it did that. Then Roll20 also had that
Sorry about that.
try jump gate thing. Which I was
We're
gonna
not using
click
that
and then
now,
I
are we?
didn't.
Yeah, I turned off those features for now. It's a beta for a reason. I don't trust betas from any company anymore.
Yeah, I tried the jump gate once and it glitched out so much, so
Yeah.
I just
Really, it's
not
just like free test
needed it.
play testing is all it is.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason you normally hire people to do that.
But then sometimes
Sorry
the
about
testing
that.
environments don't really simulate the real world environment.
Yeah, you have other tests for those though. Anyway,
So, she
19.
she looks at the treasure. The treasure just shakes his head. She looks back and says, "Unfortunately, we can't do any more than that right now."
Jack sighs and seems disinterested in the conversation again.
That is fine. We will accept the 600 to investigate the guild.
Now, this is of some urgency, but we can understand if you have more pressing issues or more lucrative quests that you want to get to, or if you have other personal matters to attend to.
Meta-wise, do we?
Have yeah,
more...
we have another quest. Map wise, where is the other quest in relation
Oh,
to
yeah, are they near?
Halaran? Is that what you said? Halaran?
Harellen.
Harellen, good lord. Let me write this
All right,
down.
so
this Thieves Guild is in the...
Harellen is closer.
And our other quest is in Imalo. Where's Imalo?
Emilo is
outside the city. Somewhere.
I'm trying to remember where I said Emilo was.
How dare you not add it to the map?
I know.
It's
think
it's actually not on the wide map. It's the town right next to where we need to go.
It's in the. I know it's in the blended settlements. It's west of this river. It's not much west of the river. I just don't remember exactly where I said it was.
Okay. What would you consider that, about a day's travel, or how far away would that be?
Let's see. Is there any gateworks out there? There's no gateworks out there. So that would
Good
be
math wrong. 800. Oops.
be roughly a day's travel. I can get you exactly in just a second. But yeah, that'd be roughly a day's travel, yeah.
So I'll have. So there's an agent in the Thieves Guild.
So members
I'm
of
understanding.
the Cult of Blood were undercover in this Thieves Guild, kind of operating out of the Thieves Guild. But I'm not sure if the entire Thieves Guild is kind of the Cult of Blood undercover or just part of the people.
Okay. Either way, I think my character would want to go on the more lucrative and not Thieves Guild mission. That's my
And
vote.
if you want to, I'm not pushing you, I'm just reminding you this is an option. You could go visit the Order of the Shill and see what they're all about.
Yes, we
Just
could. We have
saying.
many things.
The Order of the Shill is the one that was the fox person, right?
Yeah,
Or-
that's in the Shadow
Yeah,
Forest.
that's right.
And you guys didn't like, and they're the ones bringing the shadow in, or is that someone else?
Yes.
Yeah, they're the ones
Okay.
bringing the shadow in.
Yes. So we
Yeah.
have the Cult of Blood just trying to
Resurrect the Fiend King.
trying to resurrect the Fiend King, and then we have the Order of the Shield that's just trying to bring the shadow into this world. But having lived with Wynne and Araneus, both having lived through the Scourge of the Shadow before, they don't want the shadow to come back into this plane either.
Right. I'm sure every now and then I would remember like bits and pieces. Have like
There's a lot of
Vietnam flashback. Except
It
not.
Except not.
it would take around a day, and unless you pushed the horses, it would take about a day and a half.
I don't think we would push the horses.
Yeah.
We like the horses. Correx would not forgive us.
I mean, neither would, Leocron. If
Yeah.
Leocron ever comes back.
So what do we want to
Well,
do besides
Well,
go back to the bar and wait for Meryl?
yeah, first we
Yeah,
have
well,
to do that.
Yeah, so I'll say to them that we will get to it within the next few days.
Okay. She says okay.
Hey,
Thank you.
it's on the to-do list.
And I guess we'll take our leave from the guild?
Well, from that
From
chamber
the
anyway.
from the people, yes.
Hey, we go to the bar.
I want to leave out the side door. The
They don't
Magicon.
let you go through that door.
Oh, well, never mind then.
Yeah, no,
Can we have the map?
that's where all the rooms for the employees are. Oh, yeah, my bad. I'm
Does
sorry.
the is the detect magic still going?
Is
It
the
lasts
detect
10
magic
minutes.
still going, Wynne?
It lasts 10 minutes, so yeah, it might have a minute or two left.
So, as she's walking over there to try to go out the door, where does she get stopped, and how many could she see?
That door is actually closed, even though it's open on the map. It would not be open. So
What kind of
she would get
door is it, though?
a wooden
Is it
door.
less than a foot thick of wood? Then I can get through it.
What do you mean get
Oh,
through it?
okay.
My spell will extend through it if it's less than a foot of wood.
Gotcha.
And most doors are not a foot thick.
So
Correct.
what's the radius on it again?
30 feet.
So let's do. You do get a sense of illusion magic about 30 feet away.
Probably this one right here.
And then you hold up a finger and point down that way and wink, wink at
Yeah.
Defina.
Yeah. Look at the guildmaster. I'm going to point towards the door and nod and hold up one finger.
Size.
At least, one and then kind of might be more.
Mm.
Definitely not less.
Yeah.
All right. So you head back to the bar.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, can I walk through here?
The kitchen.
Oh, wait, is that the kitchen? Never mind, I probably can't.
Is what the kitchen?
This is the kitchen area, isn't it?
Where all the food things are.
Yeah,
the
that's the
giant
kitchen.
stove
Yeah.
and
Oh. I probably can't get in there.
or
Yeah,
oven.
the guards wouldn't let you through there. No.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I should grab my token. Jeez. Walk, Wynne.
When you guys get back to the bar, Rhett calls over to Jack. Oh, hey, Jack, before I forget, let me check my notes quick. A courier left this for you. I was going to leave it with the mail keeper, but since you're down here, I might as well give it to you. And
Sounds good to me.
Rhett hands Jack an envelope.
Uh,
It's got it says Jack, and you did change Jenna's name to Jill, right? I remember you.
Yeah, I
telling me.
did change it to Jill. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I said.
It's. I think it's more interesting, because the nursery rhyme Jack and Jill.
Yeah, I did say that last session too.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
It says
I
Jack.
think it's a little more
It says
interesting that way.
it says Jack and Jill on the envelope.
Gotcha.
Or wait.
It could just say Jack, like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no,
And
it just says
could be-
Jack. It
Yeah,
just says
if Jack is the only person they know, then they would just say Jack. Yeah.
Yeah, it just
Whoever
says Jack.
that person is. All right.
Do you open it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna send you 2 DMs.
Okay.
Bum bum bum.
Oh,
First
no.
one is what it
Whispers.
says. That's what the paper says.
Okay.
Now, what does it say in Thieves' Cant? I call
What's everyone?
Vera
What's everyone
over
doing while
I like
you call Vera over?
to get me a drink.
Oh.
You call her over to get you a drink?
Yes, that's her job.
No, it's most certainly not.
Yeah, it is.
She's the
Who's-
bar back. She's not a server.
She looks up. I was gonna say looks up at you, but you're about the same height. She looks at you and says, "It is not my job to get you a drink."
But it would be nice of you.
You can go to the bar and get your own drink.
But can you please go get it for me?
No.
Okay.
Wynne's just gonna shake her head at. I'll get your drink. What do you want?
Oh, I don't care.
Okay. Go to the bar and I'll get meat myself and Araneus a drink.
And you see Jack reading a piece of paper.
Yes.
Well, it's none of my business now, is it? So, I will get my drinks, ask Jack what he's drinking, and order for him as well.
Gosh, what would Jack drink? Martini, shaken, not stirred. I guess. We'll go with
Exclusively fruit punch. That's all he drinks.
that. Exclusively fruit punch.
But
Martini
But-
stirred, not shaken. There we go. That's what I should do.
but
Martini stirred, not shaken. Do the opposite.
but Jill is a raging alcoholic.
Wouldn't you normally shake a martini anyway?
No, shaking the martini is very, very bad idea. That's the start. Shaking it gets rid of all the flavor in it. Moisten it gets rid of the dryness.
Did you say moistens it? It's a drink.
Yeah, it gets rid of the dryness of the martini. Martinis are usually dry because it's a dry drink. If you shake it, it gets rid of that dryness and it kind of spoils it. So you don't want to shake your martinis; you want to stir it.
All right, now that the martini conversation or martini the issue has been settled, Meat hops up on a stool and looks at Rec and says, "Meat want food." And nope, that is the wrong button. Rec walks over and says, "Rec want gold."
Does meat have gold?
Meat does
Yeah,
have
meat
gold.
has.
Oh,
Gold.
nice.
Meat
Meat has
is
gold.
what meat gets a portion of our earnings.
Now, does meat understand how money works? Debatable.
He takes out a handful of gold and puts it on.
I tried teaching him, but then Andor got mad at me.
I'm gonna point at it and say, "How much is the drink, Rec?"
Gonna the drink. Sorry, the drink you ordered for yourself.
The drink that Meat wants.
No, Meat wants food.
Oh, food. How much is Meat's food?
How much is it?
50 gold's worth.
Rec looks down at the pile and is like, about.
It's one
It's probably
silver.
cheap meat slabs,
1 silver.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably nothing fancy.
I'm gonna look at the coins that Meat put out and say, "Okay, Meat, which one of these is a silver piece?"
He picks up a gold and shows it to you.
I say, "Well, that's a gold piece that can be broken down into silver, but he has a silver piece out there,
you
probably,
messed
right?"
Oh,
I'm gonna.
Broken
It
into
it
silver. Uh-oh.
it can be
Not break.
converted, changed. It can be changed into silver.
Like magic?
Break would be more fun. Yeah.
It more like a trade. It can be traded for silver. You can get 10 silver pieces for one of
Oh,
those gold pieces.
And if you want to know more about trades, ask Jack. Because the, master of all of them.
What? Jack of... You mean Jack of...
Jack of all
Not
trades.
master of.
Master of
Because they're
none.
slightly different.
Master of none. Yeah, Jack of all trades, master of none.
Master of none, yeah.
So,
when would Meryl enter the conversation?
But I'm gonna point at a silver piece there and say, "But this one, this is what you need. This is a silver piece." And I'm gonna slide it to Rec and say thank you, and then slide the gold coins back to Meat and say, "This is still yours."
Meat puts the gold back in his bag.
All right, I'm gonna put a gold piece down and take our drinks and go back to the.
In before, meat only gives silver out now.
So
that'd be great.
Trying to remember, you did your long. Did you do the long rest yet?
Not yet. We're on the same day. We need to do our long rest and then.
And then Meryl shows up after that.
Oh no! Wait, we did do our long rest.
Yeah, we did do a long rest.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Is Meryl back yet?
Why is my brain failing me?
This is a breakfast
is-
conversation now.
It was the next day is East Day the 10th, and then I have Rain Day or something because I couldn't quite catch what you said. So it's one of those 2 days. It's either East Day or Rain Day.
It was East Day, but that was before the long rest.
Okay, so it's the next day.
I feel like there's gonna be there's a running joke all throughout the world of, well, it's rain day, but I don't see no rain.
Ran Day, not Rain Day.
Oh, Rain Day? Well, like I
Ran
said,
Day.
I couldn't hear you very well.
Yeah. What did I put in my... My brain's fritzing out again. I was trying to think of what time of day it is.
Well, it's a fantasy world, so it can be whatever time we make it. It is now Zigabordi.
How about noon? Noon's a nice even.
Okay. Well, Meryl still has some... Meryl's got to spend the day training with Bartimus, so do we want to fast forward to the end of the day? And then the next day you can start your quest?
We
Meryl,
just
we
go
gotta-
interrupt the training. Meryl, we gotta go. Or do we think 6 hours of training is enough to learn how to make potions?
I don't know, judging
Nope.
by who's training her.
Unless you can impart the knowledge using a magical spell. I think there might have been something somewhere.
Oh, I just remembered something else I wanted to do. This is kind of just a random thing, but as you all are in the bar going about your business, someone, the woman from the magic shop comes in, whose name is escaping me. It is in my notes somewhere.
The owner
But-
or the person that been there?
The person that's been there.
Okay.
And I am not about to dig for more than about 8 seconds to find the name.
7,
It's been
6,
well. It's already been
5,
about 8 seconds.
4,
Yeah. I'm not.
3,
Yeah, I'm not digging through
2,
anymore.
1.
I'm not digging through my notes anymore. I don't remember her name, but she comes in and is looking around, and she notices Wynne, and she goes over to Wynne and says, "Hi, you have one of our Tassahil items, yes? The lesser cloak of protection."
Out of character. I joined the campaign with that. I didn't buy it here. I mean, unless you want to say that I did buy it here.
You could have bought it somewhere else, but it's still it would be part of the Tassahil line of items because he's the one who created them.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't know the name brand tag on my cloak.
It's in the item description.
Is it?
I think so. Yeah, it's in the item description.
Oh, inspired by the cloaks created by powerful Ramanili Tassahil. Well, I'm sorry. This is a Tommy Hilfiger cloak.
That's great.
No, I'll look and say, yes, I believe this is a Tassahil cloak.
Yes. I thought I saw you wandering by our shop yesterday, and I meant to get your attention, and I just got distracted. But I wanted to to come find you. There's been issues with some of the Tassahil items. The enchantment on them hasn't been working as intended, and we've started buying some of the items back.
Um, okay, yeah, I mean that would be really bad if I was in the middle of a battle and my cloak didn't work. So I guess these are under warranty. That's fabulous.
I'm just
Uh,
trying to find the price of it.
well, how much did I buy it for? That's the I mean, 'cause I don't have the cost listed here on my sheet. I should have.
Found it.
You're both fired.
It's 100 gold.
I didn't keep my receipt. I'm sorry.
It looks to be in okay shape. Little wear from battle, but the
Nothing a
This is
mending
Warranty
spell
covers it.
can't fix.
correct. I can give you 100 gold back for it.
Um, um, sure.
This is me saying I made a shit homebrew item and I feel bad.
Okay.
Understood.
Yeah. I'll say, yeah, no, that's fine. Hopefully they can sort out the enchantment issue.
Hopefully, yes, Mr. Tassahil. He's very proud of his work, and then after these issues have come up, he's been away working on ways to fix the, or so I've been told. But yes, here, and she hands you a pouch.
Oh, thank you.
And the cloak.
Yeah, I've removed it from my inventory.
Okay, and you gave it to her.
Yeah.
Thank you. But please, if you'd like to come and spend your gold at our shop on any other item besides the Tassahil collection, we guarantee the quality of our items.
Sure, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Well, thank you, and you have a good day. And she turns around and walks away.
You as well. Huh.
You just sell that lady your cloak?
No, apparently it's defective.
And why'd they buy it from you?
It was a refund.
Oh. Okay. That's
Yeah,
kind of
that
neat.
makes sense.
Yeah, I kind of made a useless homebrew item that looked good on paper, but and so Libby got it when she made Wynne, but in practice it's completely useless. So I felt bad and I wanted to give her gold back.
Yeah, no worries.
So a few more hours pass. Guys are just chilling at the bar. Do you interact with Vera at all, other than asking her to get you a drink, or do you just kind of lay low?
I'm gonna be kind of keeping an eye on her.
I asked her to get me a drink like 3 more times.
And she shuts you down each time.
And the red means she's
Dude, you
cultist,
know
right?
what? Yeah, that's what the red means.
Yeah, just double checking to make sure that's what
Yeah.
that means. Yeah.
Sorry. Actually, roll persuasion for each one of those. I'm going to roll against you and see what happens.
Maybe eventually. If you bother her enough.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, there's the first
What
one.
did you get?
Okay, roll the
5.
second one.
17.
Oh my gosh.
God damn.
Wow.
Wow. Oh. Third one.
She stares at you. On the third one, she stares at you, looks at Rek, looks back at you, and just shakes her head and walks away. Constitution save. What the fuck?
With all that
What?
drinking I've been doing.
No. She wasn't bringing you drinks.
Yeah, but to make it look good, I would have had to get up and go get one.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
I'm just trying to bother her, basically, because I know that she's part of the cult.
Yeah. Well, you can hold your liquor.
Apparently.
I'll say as it's getting closer to like dinner time, Meryl, you can show up.
Okay. She'll walk in chugging from the alchemy jug.
What you got there?
Mayonnaise.
The only thing to get out of an
Oh,
alchemy jug.
okay. She pours a little bit out into the cup. It's beer. It's just plain beer.
I'll allow it if you want it to be carrot whiskey.
Okay, it's carrot whiskey then. Yeah.
I mean, it's not just any old alchemy jug. You infused it, so.
Yeah, true. Yeah. It's
Um,
carrot whiskey, half and half. Half and half.
And like, if you want sriracha mayo or something, I'll let you do that too.
Ooh.
I don't think you
Does
should
sriracha exist in this world?
have.
Tasty.
I don't know. I was just trying to come up with another flavor of mayo. And I just ate something with sriracha for dinner, so that was the first thing that popped into my head.
I don't think you should have that much alcohol.
Well, it's only 4 gallons.
How much of your body weight is
Exactly.
that?
I was gonna say I don't think you can hold that much.
She's only drank like maybe 3 sips out of it.
There you go. You're
Make
fine
a
now.
con save for then.
She's a lightweight.
It is straight
Jeez.
I mean, she's tiny, so
I don't think 3 sips would get even a tiny creature.
well.
Well, right now she's medium or small rather.
Oh yeah,
right?
she is. Yeah, she's small.
Small,
She's small. Yeah.
which isn't tiny, yeah.
So what's going on? What happened?
Oh, I thought it was funny how last session you guys were hating on humans. They were saying how humans do funky stuff, and technically Meryl is half human.
Yeah, she's half human. She's half
But
cabbage.
only half.
Human. Only half.
We don't notice that half.
We don't acknowledge that half.
That half is hard to see.
I'm just kidding. That was bad.
We have a quest.
19, nice.
Another one.
Yeah, the wizard to asked us to grab some herbs for him.
Yeah, we do have that one,
Yeah.
but we have another new one now.
And
Yeah, we're gonna
need
go
to
investigate that.
We need to investigate something for the guild council.
okay.
Wait, did we
Oh.
decide which one we're doing? Because I was gonna try and convince us all to go to the one further away, right? Not the thieves one. Are they both guild missions?
Technically,
Oh,
The
we got
So-
the wizard one from the board from the guild board quest board.
Hunt sword.
Yeah,
hunt
but
something.
that wasn't given to you by the guild. That was just
No.
one of the
Yeah.
quests posted to the board.
that's why I had assumed when he said that we had decided to go to the Thieves Guild, but I would rather not. My character, at least.
I don't believe we had decided anything.
Okay. Is that what we're doing now?
Yeah, I
While
was
we're
just
sitting at the
I
bar?
was telling Meryl about our new quest, and she showed up.
Oh, okay.
I guess technically y'all could walk over, or we could
To
walk over
segue
there.
into the.
Oh,
We can hear
sorry.
each other from our current
I've
locations, right?
I've been back at the table. I just forgot to move myself because I bought drinks.
Suppose noticing everyone else went back, I would. And I assume meat hobbles along.
Yeah.
Wait, where'd Rick go?
So, I mean, does anyone else want to start the conversation about what we're doing next? I think
Well,
meta-wise,
we should maybe
Chuck
have
would
this
probably wait.
I'm gonna look and see who's around us. Those guards, I assume, are pretty far away.
About 25, 30 feet.
We could always just reference them as missions, like give them
Mhm.
names like the guild mission or the wizard. The other one's a what mission? A wizard mission? Collecting something or no? I think of the wrong one.
Yeah, you're fetching an item for Luxalim Cornin, also known as Luxalim the Faultless.
So the fetch quest or the or the story mission.
Yeah, so we can either go investigate.
Going this whole time without music.
We can either go investigate first, or we can take care of our request from the council.
Wait, what? I thought that was the same one you said twice. Anyway, Jack's
No, I
gonna
said the
say,
wizard mission or the
oh,
request from the
I
council.
said that. Sorry, my bad. I misheard. Yeah. Jack's gonna say, well, the other one will take longer. Well, we'll get that one out of the way and then go back for the closer one, since we'll be returning here anyway.
Yeah, whatever's fine with me.
Yeah, Wynne also thinks that we should take care of the message board mission first.
I figure we're gonna do both anyway, so whichever.
Okay. That was quick.
Meat
Easy.
don't care.
Meat don't care.
Yeah, honestly, we probably wouldn't care what meat said anyway.
Let's get the cart and let's get going. Unless there's something to do here.
It's middle of the night, or
I
evening,
thought it
probably.
was the morning because we had the
It's
long rest,
dinner
right?
time. Are you all just
Okay.
not paying attention whatsoever?
I'm missing bits and pieces here and there. Yes. It's just how I am. I'm sorry. Someone said breakfast, and that's what I locked into my mind was that it was breakfast. I think it was Sholly. So
Sholly said breakfast earlier.
yeah.
And then later on, I said something about wait until later in the day for Meryl to come back. And then I said it's about dinner time when Meryl shows up.
I missed the dinner time statement. Just that part. Ugh. All right. So long rest overnight and then go in the cart.
That sounds like a plan.
Yep.
Unless y'all just wanted to travel through the night.
Well, we could do that.
Bandits are about. I mean, unless you wish to risk your lives. Or getting scratched. By
We can
some
handle
violent-
bandits.
I mean, most of your travel's on the trade road, which is pretty well guarded. Granted, don't know if you could trust the guards. But
Right.
Correct. At least in daylight, it's harder to hide.
To the room.
Take us away.
to the room. Alrighty.
And at night, I can change what's in the alchemy jug.
Go ahead, everybody. Do a long rest. Change your spells if you need to change your spells. Change your infusions if you want to change your infusions.
All right, let's see. We are going on a quest to find something for a guy. Is that correct? So,
Yes.
let me see if I might want to change some spells.
Oh, oops, that's an accidental click there. Apologies.
Yeah, I'll change it to acid. That'll be 2 vials worth.
And excuse me, that came out of nowhere. I went to talk and it just turned into a yawn. Meryl, we were talking before. You wanted to give something to Jack in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She'll go over to Jack and kind of like grab his the arm of his hook and kind of tug at it.
Yes, what do you need, little one?
I have something for you. She holds up a little tiny raven totem.
No, thank you.
I made this for you. It'll
Is
help.
there anything special about it?
Yeah, she goes over the mechanics of it and how it works and everything.
It's magical. Yeah, okay, got it.
It's magic. It gives you +1 to stealth. Makes you stealthier.
State the numbers, not the concept.
It makes you stealthier. It makes you harder to find.
Oh, thanks. This will come in handy.
I like how you started out
away.
so well with the role playing and then said, just screw it, I'm going to talk mechanics.
I'm gonna talk mechanics. It's funny.
What is a +1?
What is a plus one to
+1?
sell? That's great.
No, it's a magical thing that I can do to create little things that make people better at their jobs.
Sounds good to me. Thank you very much.
Yep. You're welcome.
I do stow it, yes. On my person.
It's just a little wooden token.
A little wooden raven,
Totem.
right?
Yep, a
Raven.
little wooden raven.
Cool. I already have it in sheet, so we're good to go.
This is also the point where Jack would see me go into my ring for the first time.
Into your ring?
Yeah.
No, it would have been last night too.
Yeah.
Any night where I spent with you guys, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So, a couple times now, I believe. I think I've been on 2 quests with you guys. There must have been at least 1 rest between those.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
We
forgot to mention it.
We may have been in different rooms or
And
something.
It's well, I mean, we were literally locked in a room for a week together, weren't we? Or something like that.
Yeah,
but
but he
magic
wasn't
didn't
able
work.
to go in his ring.
Oh, but the magic didn't work at the time, right? I see. Gotcha.
We haven't heard that voice anymore in our sleep, have we?
Not yet. Nope. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say yet?
Not at all.
No, you didn't say yet. No, not at all.
Yeah.
Nope.
No, never hinted anything.
I hear voices all the time.
We meant in game, Sholly.
That was in game.
Stated in game.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Hey, things can be true in two different places.
Yeah, it could be real in real life and in the game.
Also, my character here is the DM.
I think you'd have to roll for meta knowledge on that.
Infinite intelligence. You know everything, including that you're a character in the game. Sorry. Some of the old versions let you do that, in a sense.
Sorry, I was just doing
And with
some
that
back
comes,
end organization.
then with that comes the existential crisis that would follow.
So you need a high wisdom to compensate. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so the morning comes. You get your carriage and your cart and your horses, and you head off.
I assume so, yes.
You head for Emilo. It's you don't really need a map to get there because it's sort of a well-known town in the blended settlements. You can get there just by word of mouth, like people saying, go this way, go that way. It's well known because of Luxalim the Faultless. He's got a wizard tower there. And that's information you can glean just by asking anybody about it. Make a meta knowledge.
Meta knowledge. History check, maybe?
Yeah, if anybody who's from the general area wants to make a history check.
Wynne's
I?
old. Can she make a history check?
Yeah, that's fine.
Araneus
the
is
map.
old. Can he make
And
one?
I'm a proficient in history, so.
Can I see the map?
And I do not know, apparently.
So you know everything I just said and nothing more.
Okay.
I know everything you said, minus a couple things.
Yeah, yeah.
Are we on the world map? Or supposed to be on the world map?
No, I haven't moved to the world map yet.
Okay. So where am I supposed to be from? I don't know the places. I'll just roll history. Just because in case it applies.
I'm trying to remember what we decided for Jack.
There was a place that I came from, but I would recognize it if I saw the name.
You were from the Olin Mista, right?
Some kind of weird place where things emerge from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you didn't want everybody to know that. Of course, they don't know what Olin Mista is. What am I talking about? They don't even know what it is.
Nope, we don't know.
No clue.
I totally know.
It's not a bad thing, so I don't mind.
No, my home game players aren't here, so there's no. They know what that is, but the other players don't. All right.
Is not an evil thing.
That means the king knows what that is.
Yes, the king definitely knows what it is.
So why don't we bring the king along on our adventures? Because he'll know everything we need to know.
You know, not a bad idea.
We
should try to get an audience with him.
He's kind of old. He probably doesn't want to go adventuring anymore.
Yeah, he did say that he was not in the best of health either.
He's knocking on death's door.
Yes.
So let's take him out on one last adventure.
One last adventure. What do you say?
One last hurrah.
Sounds like he could use a doctor.
I see
doctor
what
on
you
our
did
team.
there. I see what you did there. Okay. All right. So you head out there.
Yeah, tell it no. That's Meryl's artificer subclass. Doctor.
Like Doctor Who? Doctor?
No, more like
A medical doctor.
Sorry, I was trying to reference Saz.
Oh, okay.
more like a Frankenstein doctor.
Oof. Experimental science of questionable nature, doctor.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, not
If that's
maybe maybe a little, maybe a little,
just a little bit of
but
questionable ethics, just a little bit.
oh, there's definitely questionable ethics. There's
Oh,
there's
definitely.
definitely questionable ethics. There's no do no harm here. That's for sure. Harm
it's
is
minimal harm. It's do minimal harm and try not to hurt somebody, but if it requires it, then yeah.
harm is built directly into the subclass. So.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, one of the first spells you get is inflict wounds. So
That seems counterintuitive.
Well, you get cure wounds and inflict wounds at the same time.
yeah.
You get both of them at level 3. So anyway, so you head out of Westwind along the trade road here through Martzlock. Dare I ask if anybody wants to shop in Martzlock?
Don't think so.
No.
Well, I'm down to magic. No.
Let's derail this entire session and have a shopping session right now.
It'll just be like
Just
shopping
figured-
and discussion of what mission we're going on, and that's it.
Just figured I'd ask because Martzlock is you know
It is a
the place you want to go
marketplace.
is the place you want to go shopping for more than just your run of the mill goods.
Do I see a flying carpet?
Shop
Do you
smart.
see a flying carpet?
Yeah.
We can discuss any shopping that we might have done out of the game.
I would prefer it that way, yes. At this point.
Well, it depends on where you go shopping. Some places might require roleplay. But...
Yeah, I'd like
Well,
to buy
without
a
knowing
cleansing
that we would
stone.
have possibly been going here, it's hard to know what I could be looking for at the moment. So
right.
Actual request here, can I just quickly buy a cleansing stone? It's like this thing that cleans off your gear. And that's it.
Is a cleansing stone
I think
actually
it's
a
a common
thing, or...
item. Yeah. I think it's like an item. A common item, sorry.
Is it soap?
Common wondrous. Yeah, common wondrous item.
Soap?
It's better than soap because it just you like touching the stone, you can use an action to activate it and remove dirt and grime from your garments and your person. Often these are embedded in pedestals in public squares
So it's
or in high-end gala inns.
So it's magic soap.
It's magic soap, basically.
It's
yes, but not
magic
soap. It's better than soap. The
Sure.
soap takes time. This takes an action.
Sure.
I realized my character might actually want that. And so I was like browsing through the items while we were chatting here, and I just want that quick. It's a common item, yeah. So
I'm gonna say 10 gold because I have no idea how much that would cost.
I honestly don't think it's 10 gold sounds about right to me. If you ask my
I buy one as well.
Because it has no mechanical value, so I'm not gonna price it too high, but
and it does so like it wouldn't remove like effects from you, it would just remove visual
dirt.
Which is why I like the item and I often put it on the characters that are more like my character.
I just looked it up in the Eberron Magic Item Prices Guide. It's 10 GP.
There you go.
So I nailed it. Okay.
There you go. Yeah, I do want that actually. Thank you very much.
Does Araneus actually buy
Sorry
one?
if that does.
Yes.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
And the next time he goes in his ring, that's where it's going. That way he can always come out clean.
Oh, boy.
It's actually not a bad item to have while you're on the road. Wynne will buy one too.
Nice. I gave everyone a great idea. Perfect. I love it.
I might as well get one too.
See, but then like if a barbarian, I feel like if a barbarian said they want one, then I'd be suspicious because like they're all about being dirty and in nature, right? But
Well, it
On
depends on the
that note,
barbarian.
so
Meat
like
looks around at
meat would
everybody
not.
buying. Meat looks around at everybody buying these stones, and he feels left out.
So he buys one too.
Yeah, I want to-
Me want one too.
Yeah, meat kind of needs one.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I had to.
Does he hand over 10 silver?
Does he hand over 10 silver or 10 gold?
Hand over 10 silver.
Oof.
Meat says, how much?
10
You tell him-
gold.
He tries to hand him 10 silver.
Has to.
I say he should get to roll a persuasion check.
There's no way that's gonna work.
No. You can literally see that he's lying, so it's not.
No, he thinks that he's being truthful.
Yeah.
He thinks
You
he's
say
paying
it
him
confidently
properly.
enough.
Yeah.
If you say it confidently enough, people.
Did any of you correct him or?
Yes.
I wait and see what happens.
I just.
So when you correct him, he confusedly hands the gold.
I'm going to point and say, this one's gold, this one's silver meat.
Gold, silver,
Yes.
gold, silver. Okay. He gives him 10 gold.
Commit it to memory.
You said call a stone of cleansing, is that right?
It's
Cleansing
cleansing,
stone.
Yeah.
cleansing stone.
Or cleansing.
Cleansing stone. Okay. I'll get that added here in a second.
Going to be the cleanest adventuring party in the land.
That's
Yes.
right.
That's right.
They'll be like, what's coming? It smells so clean.
Well, it's not soap, so technically we wouldn't smell like anything.
Which
Okay,
would
well,
smell
good.
clean.
Yeah.
Think about it.
To me,
Think
things
about
that
it.
smell clean is because of the soap
Oh.
smell, not because they're actually clean.
Right, but think about it. Back then, the lack of smell would be
I
noticeable.
suppose, yeah, it'd be noticeable that you
Would be
lack the smell.
noticeable.
Yeah.
Oi,
True.
Johnny, I can't smell ya.
Exactly. Middle of battle, just why can't I smell you?
All right, now that that's out of the way,
So we did some shopping. There you go. Move along.
you eventually make your way to Emilo. It's a. I wouldn't call it a big town, but it's not small either. It's
It's like a medieval suburb.
Wait, how many days?
no.
How long did it take us to get there?
Oh,
Day and a
Three
half.
quarters of
day
a
and
day.
a half. So
Okay,
you,
so-
It's one way
about-
day and a half. Okay, sorry.
yeah, it's
So we'll have
about
I'll be-
two flasks of acid. 2 flasks. Well, actually, it keeps on continuously refilling. Oh. Well, no.
it doesn't go away after a certain amount of time.
Nope. It just stays.
It only can produce a certain amount a day is the idea.
Yeah, it can only produce a certain amount a day, though. Yeah.
Not enough to open a shop, but enough to provide yourself with what you need.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
That's why you get
Um,
multiple.
So
I mean, if you do it that way.
say you woke up around. What time do you think you would have woken up? Okay. What time do you think you guys normally wake up? Crack of dawn or?
Dawn,
Yeah,
I
that sounds
assume,
alright.
based on standard travel during the time, right? You'd
Yeah.
wake up, eat some food, and move on. Early on.
So, I need to add 2 flasks of acid to my inventory.
Yeah, we got all those flasks, didn't we?
Yeah.
With which to fill with acid.
Yep.
Trolls got nothing on us now.
So say you get up about 7 o'clock. I have a day's travel, so it'd be about 11 o'clock by the time you get to MLO.
Sweet.
Another day has passed. We are on. We are on Fonde Somis the 13th. If I have my calculations correct. I'm going to double check them when I review this episode. But
What about fondue?
ha ha ha.
I thought it was funny.
But I'd say it's kind of like a compact rural town, if that makes any sense. It's got farmland, but it's like the farms aren't that big and things aren't as spread out. And in the middle of everything is towering above the town, Luxalim's Wizard Tower. When you first get there, you're approaching from kind of you'd be approaching from the south. So you'd be passing by just some residential houses and some farms when you first get in there. The blended settlements are pretty much what they sound like. A bunch of different species. I have to make that transition from racist to species. I guess I don't have to make the transition from racist to species, but I'm going to try. Bunch of different species, different peoples, blended together. Mostly humans, elves, orcs, halflings, gnomes. What am I missing? Dwarves. Living together. Even though dwarves and gnomes like to live underground, a lot of them are still living above ground in these blended settlements. People really trying to make like a community of all different people. Kind of similar to how things are in Woodhurst and Blencathra. They kind of have like the same mentality in these settlements. So when you first get there, you pass through some, like I said, some residential houses, some farms. And do you just beeline straight for the tower? Do you stop and talk to anybody? What do you do?
We're on a mission.
What are people's reactions to seeing us? Or is it just like, oh, there's another group of people?
And it's pretty much, there's another group of people going to see Luxalim. Because he's had other adventuring parties come in before. So what are we? We are an elf, a changeling that currently looks like a human, a short elf, and half habit, half human. So they might look at Meryl a little odd, but that's about it. So they're not really, you don't really stand out as much as you did when you had Wolfman and an elf orc and a tabaxi. Or a mountain Leonin, my bad. You don't really stand out as much, especially when you have the zombie.
No, those are normal things. What are you talking about?
The zombie was not normal.
Next, you're going to tell me that the ghost following the zombie was also not normal.
No, it was not. It was not normal.
Well, I guess I just don't know normal.
But they see you coming in with your horses and your carriage and your cart. Not really used to. They're used to the occasional outsiders coming in and settling in, but they can tell by the way you're. They can kind of tell by the way you're outfitted that you're not coming there to settle, because you don't have like bags and bags of belongings and stuff like that. You each have like a pack. You don't look like you're moving in. So you can kind of tell you're just there, and you're heading for the tower. That looks like the direction you're going. So they just assume you're there for Luxalim.
Where around here can I buy me a house?
Do you say that?
No.
Okay.
I was like, oh.
No, we head just straight for the tower, I would think.
Oh, but you don't stop and talk to anybody?
I
don't think so.
I wouldn't think so, unless they look like they want to talk to us.
Right.
Like if somebody
Oh,
comes
no,
up and is
and
like,
not merchants either, because merchants are clearly wanting to talk to us to sell things, but like,
yeah, not merchants.
Everybody give me a perception check.
sure.
Not merchants, you said?
Correct.
Right, because we assume they
Okay.
want to sell us something, so. Right. Or at least that's what my character would do. If someone else's character would do that.
Okay.
I'm not trained in mine, by the way. So that is my number 10.
When you notice an elf, a male, looks to be a high elf, or sun elf. I'm sorry, a sun elf, which is also high elf. But
It'll be
Which is what I am too, right?
yeah, you're a sun elf. Yeah, a male sun elf, kind of watching you as the carriage goes through. When he realizes you notice him, he looks away and kind of just goes back about his business.
How is he dressed?
In typical commoner's clothes, which is not really bright colors. They're dull browns and grays. Not in. They're not like.
He doesn't look rich. He looks just average.
Yeah, I was trying to think of the word for
Middle class?
destitute.
ratty looking. I think is what I was looking for. They're not ratty looking clothing.
Not ratty.
Okay.
They're not ratty looking clothing. They're in good shape. They're just not like your fine
commoner.
Yeah, they're not like
Type
your
of commoner.
fine, brightly colored threads.
All right.
I mean, I think Jack would just keep an eye out for him and or anyone else doing that, but that'd be it.
Well, Jack didn't notice that.
Oh, I didn't notice it. Okay.
No, Wynne did.
Just Wynne. Okay, sorry. My
Yeah,
bad.
just Wynne.
Misunderstood.
Well, I continue walking towards the tower.
Same.
I mean,
Well,
riding
towards
the tower.
Goading the horses towards the tower.
I was gonna say, who drives the cart? I don't think we ever established that.
Well, because it used to be Leocron.
Yeah.
I suppose it. Well, I don't know.
It's probably
I
not
would come
Jack.
in later, so it's gotta go one of you two or three. I assume two because I assume Meryl wouldn't. So.
I
what Meryl?
I think Araneus would be
Meryl-
doing it, and then Meryl would keep trying to do it so often that Araneus ends up handing her a rope that kind of looks like it's going that way,
but it doesn't actually.
but it doesn't actually do anything. Like you know how you hand like your little sibling the controller that doesn't work.
Yeah, basically like that.
Yeah.
The controller's not plugged in.
And then every now and then Wynne can take over.
Yeah. So Wynne's going to. Did he look like he was just curious about us, or
Make an insight check.
I never roll well on this.
You will this time.
No, she won't.
Nope.
You were supposed
You're-
to.
You were supposed.
You're not sure what his
I
look
think he's
was.
eyeing us suspiciously.
Can I
Um,
roll persuasion to get that 6 to change to a higher number?
No.
Well, I mean, we're new here. I don't know. Wynne's gonna say to the party, this elf over here seems kind of suspicious.
I turn around and I'm like, what elf?
He seems like he's eyeing us a bit. Give me a second here.
Okay, I halt the horses.
Anybody want to come with me?
I'll come with you since this seems to be a diplomatic mission.
Yeah, I'll go with
Eventually.
And I roll
I'm
for
gonna be
shit.
staying with the horses for now because I'm not just gonna leave
All
them
right.
to the street. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to walk up to the elf and greet him in Elven and say good day.
Pion snuck up on me again.
Oh. Am I boring him?
Good day to you as well. Is there anything I can do for all of you?
Oh, just wondering. Sorry, I missed a lot of what you said earlier because I was dealing with a delivery driver downstairs. Can you tell us anything about this area? Any good places to do any shopping? Anything other than the obvious tower up there?
If you're interested in shopping, there are some local shops off in that direction. We have a bit of a market down that way. He points off to the east. I just had to think about how that was in my head. He points off to the east. If you're looking for food or drink, we have a couple of taverns off to the north and the west. What else are you interested in?
Surely you probably said earlier they get lots of visitors here to the tower.
They've had. Are you asking me as the DM, or are you asking?
Yeah, DM.
Yeah, I said they've had a few adventuring parties come through here recently.
Okay, good. I thought I heard something about that. Yeah. So I'm gonna switch to common. And well, have you had a lot of travelers come through here? You seemed kind of interested in our party as we came by.
Oh, yeah, we've had some adventurers come and visit Mr. Cornyn recently.
Do you know why?
He has some project that he's working on. He's being very secretive about. Won't tell anybody what he's doing.
Does he do that a lot?
Usually he's willing to share his discoveries and his projects, but he's been very secretive about this one.
Mm-hmm.
It has me a little worried, if I'm honest.
Oh yeah? Do you all not like his experiments? Is it not good for the town?
They're usually fairly beneficial. He's made made some discoveries that have he's improved the quality of life here greatly, to the point where we even gave him the name Luxalim the Faultless. It was as if he could do no wrong.
Can we roll insight on if he's like nervous while he's talking to us? Because if he is spying on us in some kind of way, the fact that he's telling us all this stuff calmly is probably not a thing, right?
Go ahead
Can I
and make
roll
an
an
insight
insight
check.
against it?
Go ahead
Okay,
and make an
minimum
insight
of
check.
15 for me, but 15.
And you rolled a 15.
Yeah. Well, actually, I
He's
rolled
a
less than that, but yeah, 15.
oh, right.
Because
He's a little nervous.
okay. Then I suppose Jack might say, I think we bothered this man enough. Since he only a little bit nervous. For the party.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go check out those merchants, yes?
I'll look back at the elf and say, thank you for your time and information.
As you turn away, he reaches out and kind of grabs your hand.
Uh-huh.
Do you look back at him?
Uh-huh.
He says, please be careful.
I'll nod. Say thank you. We will.
And
No.
he kind of looks around a little bit and he lets go of your hand and he walks away.
Silent green is people. Sorry. That's what I'm getting. That's the vibe I'm getting right now. I'm getting the Sweeney Todd, the Silent Green, the
Meat pies.
That's what I'm getting out of this. Whether or not it's actually food or something else, that's what I'm getting out. Meta-wise. I think obviously Jack probably wouldn't pick up on that.
That wouldn't be Jack's first thought.
No, I think he'd just be like, maybe he's just like some sketchy dude who does something illegal. Whatever.
So y'all,
This puts
y'all
adventures in
come back to
danger,
the
but
cart,
like they're fine.
or am I just sitting here alone?
We all go back to the cart, yeah.
Yeah, back to the
Yeah,
cart.
back to the cart, yeah.
So did y'all talk to
Wynne's
that
gonna
guy?
say, he told us to be careful. This could be a little sketchy up here with the with the wizard. He isn't being very forthcoming with his experiment this time.
You don't think he's like eating people, do you?
Oh, the Lord.
Oh, God.
Where did you get that word from?
No, I don't think so.
The universe spoke to you in your head. You heard a voice.
Wait, hold on.
Sounds oddly similar to Silent Wolf. To Adam. That's great.
I love the meta knowledge.
Knowledge 16.
It's intelligence based, so I get like a +0, but I put that I'm proficient, so that's why I get a +3.
Proficient. Yeah. You're not Deadpool, okay? Or like any other character that breaks the fourth wall, all right?
I'm not breaking the fourth wall. The fourth wall is breaking into me.
Oh,
I see.
gosh. What do you do next?
I think we head to the tower then, yeah, unless.
Well, you said something about, well, Araneus didn't hear you say, but you said something about merchants.
Oh, that was like Wynne was like talking to the guy and the guy to see if get him to say anything. He was talking about the area. But there's like merchants and taverns we can go to. Right? There were certain areas of towns he laid out for us that we could go to instead if we wanted to, but I figure we're going straight for the mission.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
to the tower.
On bolt, on dash.
Alright, how many floors? How many enemies on each floor?
As you get closer to the tower, or as you approach the tower, you notice there's a graveyard off to the side of the tower.
Oof.
Uh,
Well,
Yeah,
that's not foreboding at all.
as you get, as you get closer, there's a sign out in front of the graveyard that says Cornyn Family Cemetery.
Cornyn's the name of the wizard, or
Yeah, it's his last name, Luxulum Cornyn.
family graveyard?
Cornyn
And
Family Cemetery.
Roughly how many
Okay, so
graves
it's
do
like
we
the
see?
family's cemetery. So they could still be eating people.
Well, yeah, but how many graves do we see? Like roughly.
If you give me a second, I can actually show you the.
Because if it's a lot, then, they might be eating people. Or, burying experiments.
There are a lot of graves, and there's 4 mausoleums.
Oh. Yeah, the whole eating people thing. Don't think that's it, because it's a lot of graves.
They must be a very prominent family to have their own cemetery.
Be a very big family too.
Mm-hmm.
Or have been here for a while.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Do any of them look fresh?
Do any of them look fresh?
Yeah.
From where you can see, no, they don't
Okay.
look fresh. Fucking screen door went off.
Okay, we go onwards to the tower.
You get to the tower, and
Like
you
a
get
big old door.
What
Yeah,
was this
there's-
quest anyway? Let me reread this quest. Require 1 more item for my current project. I'm prepared to offer a total sum of 1,000 gold.
you did not say what the item was in the quest posting.
Mm-mm.
I knock on the door.
Yeah, it's a big double door.
Probably a knocker on it. You have to like a big brass knocker.
I can't reach that.
You want a boost?
Yes, please.
Do you want uppies?
Uppies.
The door opens to a man, an older-looking orc dressed in what looks like a butler's outfit. He opens the door and says, "Hello. How may I help you?"
We are here on a quest given out. Quest request? Quest request? Is that what it is? That was posted at the Adventurers Guild. We're here to answer the call for the request.
You are from the Adventurers Guild. Splendid.
Yeah, what's
Please
with your
come in.
get up?
Huh?
My getup?
Yeah, your clothing? What?
This is my uniform.
He's a butler.
Oh.
Oh, please come in.
Oh yeah, Meryl's in her normal cabot form right now.
Okay. Drag you. Why won't you? Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. That's why.
Entrance level 1. Now,
Uh-oh. Wait, was I
if the
right about the
music
levels thing?
if the music changes, we're really in for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to let me
Why
know
can't I
because
hear
I
the
can't
music?
hear it.
That's strange. Oh, I know why I can't hear it. Never mind. I know why.
I've got my own music playing.
Makes me almost want to play my own
Mm.
music.
Master Cornyn will be down very shortly. Allow me to just go get him for you.
Is it Cornen? Kornen?
Yes.
Okay.
Have the jukebox up. I can't hear it, but I can at least see if it changes now.
It's still the same.
Yeah. So
It hasn't changed the boss
music
music.
It hasn't changed to boss music.
Yeah,
Hey,
like
Meryl?
dun 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 dun. Nope, nope,
Gotta-
still in the regular sound.
We haven't
Meryl
seen
notice
a
any-
save spot yet either, right?
Yeah.
Does Meryl notice
Safe room.
anything like that could be like messed around or tinkered with? Well, something small.
Messed around or tinkered with?
Yeah.
There's a pen on the desk.
Looks like there's a lamp too.
Why are you on the desk?
She's sitting on the desk.
I don't
Oh my
think lamps
gosh.
exist. Probably a torch. Do lamps exist?
Lanterns.
Oil lamps.
Oil lamps?
Oil and candle
And she
lanterns.
picks up the pen and starts toying with it.
Also magic. I think you can create permanent light in certain magic items.
Yeah. A street torch or something?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, this tower looks quite modern here, Batch. Where did you get it?
What looks modern about it?
It looks kind of
The
modern. Looks like
couch,
lights.
Lights. No, I guess the lights look fine. And the
Yeah,
books
they
look
look
fine.
like
It's just a
oil.
little.
They look like
Candle.
oil lamps to me.
Are they oil
Oil
lamps?
lamp.
They look,
Yeah.
they look
Yeah.
fine
It's
to
hard,
me. Yeah.
It's hard to tell
The
from
one,
though.
if you look at the one on the desk, it's got the little
Yeah, the one on the
little
desk looks like an
handle.
oil lamp.
Well, the rest of them do too to me. They're
Yeah,
just
they
hanging
look
off of
oil lamp.
rods.
Yeah.
They're just hanging on it.
Just what I figured they
Yeah.
were.
Is that
Yeah.
what they're? Okay, yeah. I had to
Although I
zoom
think
in.
couches look a little too fancy for my taste. Kidding, just kidding.
They're magical couches.
But so it is. This floor is full of books, though. Okay, let's make sure.
Excuse me.
He saunters down.
He saunters down the
Saunters
stairs.
down.
Greetings, adventurers.
Yeah, you startled me.
My
Mm.
apologies. I did not mean to startle. And
Mm.
why are you on my desk?
It looked comfortable.
Please, there are chairs, there is a couch, there is a floor.
Fine. She jumps off and sits on the chair.
Now, please do not take me as an unwelcoming host, but I like my desk to be neat and tidy. Thank you very much.
You mean pet
So-
free?
And Meryl would have learned by this point that it's rude to stand on people's furniture.
Yeah, but does she care?
Not really.
Right. That's whether or not they care.
I appreciate you all.
I sarcastically go, bad Meryl.
I appreciate you all coming. Although such a request does not require so many adventurers, but I suppose the high gold reward was enticing to all of you.
Well, when you have
Yes.
a party of multiple members, I mean, we're not going to split up.
Well, yes, that is understandable. Now, what I require is quite simple. He he's got a bag slung over his shoulder. Oh, I probably should have described this man. He's human. He's got tan skin, dark hair, as you can see in the picture. What is my full picture of him? What does my full picture of him look like?
He doesn't look crazed, so that's a good thing.
That's a really good start.
I hope
Good
if I'm
start.
looking on the right screen.
Wizards tend to be crazed.
Did you say wizards tend to be crazed? Hey, now.
Not in game.
I'm a wizard.
You tend to. That doesn't mean all. Not all. Hashtag not all wizards.
He's draped in fine red and gold clothing. But that's about what he looks like. That image right there.
This is it a robe or is it like a dinner jacket?
It's
I would think the jacket of one of
It
those
looks
two.
like a.
It looks closer to a dinner jacket, but I don't know if he's portraying himself as a wizard.
Is that a scar on his cheek?
It is now. I was kidding.
It is now.
Well, I zoomed in.
It does look like he has a scar on his cheek, though. Yeah, for sure. On his left side, obviously.
I thought it was just shading. I thought it was just shading when I first looked at it. He does not have a scar on his cheek.
Does not.
Okay.
No, for the sake of narrative. Gotcha.
We'll pretend it's shading.
Yeah.
He has very high cheekbones. He contours.
Very high contours. Yeah, contours.
He's just been trying out this new makeup, and it's just not doing it for him.
But it's a jacket. It's not a robe, and his pants match the jacket. They are bright red and gold as well, with gold colored shoes, dress shoes to match the outfit.
Wasn't he fancy?
Yes, he's quite fancy. He's quite extravagant.
I feel a bit underdressed.
I do not feel underdressed.
He says he has a bag draped over his shoulder, which is equally as exquisite as his clothing is. He says, "What I require is simple," and he takes out this large silver ingot. He says, "This is an ingot of silver worth 100 gold, or 1,000 silver. It's
1,000 silver is worth?
Yeah. It's huge. It's heavy."
I grab it, thinking he's handing it to me.
Here, take it. I'm going to give it to you anyway.
And I put it in my bag.
How much does it weigh?
It's pretty hefty. It's a few pounds. I did the math on Troll's blood. I didn't do the math on how much a silver ingot worth 1,000 pounds weighs.
I thought that one would be the easier one.
Worth 1,000 gold. Worth 1,000 silver or 1,000 gold? You said just at 1,000 pounds.
I said pounds. I meant 1,000 silver. It's 100. It's worth 100 gold, 1,000 silver.
And there's more for when we finish the job.
How much?
You said 100 silver?
Every 50
or 1,000
silver.
Pounds. 70 pounds.
Hypothetically.
70 pounds?
It's value, not... Okay.
Every 50 gold weighs what?
Every 50 coins weighs a pound. But
these aren't coins.
If you want to do it that way, and it's not coins, so I guess it wouldn't matter.
Silver trade bars were worth 5 GP per pound, with the gold variety being worth 50 GP per pound. So, it's 5 GP per pound. 50. How many pounds?
Per pound of gold.
200. So that would be 200 pounds. Damn, that's.
Hold Hold on
It
a
wouldn't
second.
be
I can't see plastic. Hold on.
How
You
how
said
much
you said 5 gold
wait.
pieces per pound.
how
Yeah,
how much
we
does
were just
one
saying it's
20
coin
more.
weigh?
pounds.
20
Then it's
pounds,
20
yeah.
pounds.
20.
Jesus.
Shit.
200
I was 1 0 up in my head. I was doing it in my head. Okay.
Still, 20 pounds is a lot.
Yeah,
Sorry
20
about
pounds
that.
is a lot.
20 pounds of silver. Dang. Well,
So what did we
it's
figure out
not
it was?
important. It's
20 pounds.
20 pounds.
20 pounds. Okay.
And it's
Okay,
probably
yeah,
not
that
going
fits
to ever
in
be
my
important. So
bag.
I would like you to take that ingot, take it to an artisan, and have it crafted into a small silver cage. This is an
Why?
extremely important task. I do not have the time to do this myself as I am extremely busy.
Why do you need a small silver cage?
meta-wise,
just-
I would know. I can't say it.
What is it if it's for a spell? Would Meryl Jesus would win possibly? No.
You could make an Arcana check.
I have been rolling so shitty.
Actually,
Oh, it's a 7, not a 1. Okay, woo.
the right tool for the job. Meryl could do it. Or she just raised her hand. I could do it.
Turn it into a silver cage.
Yeah.
I don't think you're proficient with the proper tool, are you?
Smithing, yeah.
There's all we learn how to produce exactly. You can magically
You
create
have-
this. You're
you
not
have
proficient.
proficiency.
You're not.
You have to
It
have
doesn't make you
proficiency.
proficient with the tool, though.
Do you have proficiency with smithing tools?
I have proficiency in herbalism kit, jeweler's tools, poisoner's
The
kit, thieves
answer's
tools,
no.
and tinker's tools. So
The answer's
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, none of
Yeah,
those are smithing
no.
tools.
Damn, that was one of the options I was going to go with too.
Do I know anything based on that roll?
You
Well,
know?
I can't beat a 56.
No. That wasn't the DC.
I know.
DC. No, it is the DC. Haha.
It could be a group
Evil
Could be-
DM laugh.
a
The
group DC.
impossible DC.
It could be a group DC.
Know, you have read about a. Do you want me to DM it to you, or are you just going to relay the information?
DM it to me and I'll decide.
Okay.
I like the carrot juicer in the background of your picture there, Zoomy.
Thanks.
Like a very intricate juice making machine.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I was going for.
And there on the
It's
right
a
is where
weird
it adds the
Starburst
whiskey.
thing, it's almost-
Yeah, only
Yeah.
right where it adds the whiskey.
All just to make some whiskey.
Why
It
does
is
a
a weird-
doctor have anything to do with carrot juice? What kind of doctor are you?
We already
Optometrist.
explained this. They're not they're not your typical doctor. We've already explained this.
Sent.
Oh, there it is.
More like a mad doctor.
Mad scientist type.
Mad scientist. Yeah, mad
Oh,
scientist.
that is just so helpful, Batch. Thank you so
Minus
much.
evil. So you don't bother conveying it, I guess.
No. Here's what he said. He said, you've read about a spell that uses a tiny cage as a component, but you can't remember the spell.
You could have told
Why
us all
did you
that.
feel the need that it had to be D?
Well,
Can I?
It's okay. Well, now we know that it's
What do
actually
you mean? What am I
technically we
going to
didn't know it was a
relay to them?
spell.
I don't remember.
Technically, we didn't really know that
Okay,
it was a
well-
spell-related thing, but
Okay,
I just wanted
you-
to give you the option.
Okay, so you relay, and then I'm like, I wonder if
Does
I know of
Wynne-
a spell. Can I roll
I
something
wonder
to see if
a-
I know of a
wonder if
spell?
wizard needs to.
No,
roll
I
for this.
haven't.
You already
I
rolled.
haven't said. I
Yeah?
haven't said
Oh,
anything
I
you did?
haven't.
yet.
Oh.
Wynn's gonna be thinking for a second, and she's gonna say, kind of mumble out loud, but she's standing. Where is she? We're probably all over here. I'm gonna look at Araneus because he's a wizard, and I'm gonna say, I know there's a spell that uses a small silver cage, but I just can't think of it right now.
You
I
say
don't
that
know
out
that.
loud?
Yes, I say that to Araneus.
Well,
Because he's
Luxlim's right
also a-
there.
Luxlim's right there.
Yeah, it's fine. Wynn's trying to think.
Jack
Okay.
can hear it too. Then good. I have an idea, depending
Okay.
on how this goes.
Can
Well,
I roll anything
that-
for that?
That has nothing to do with what I need this for.
Insight check.
Araneus, you are not. You're proficient in Arcana?
I am.
See, this is a weird one because you're not studied on magic,
No,
but
I'm
you're
not.
proficient in Arcana.
Yeah,
And over.
probably
I
from
would
my
think of it
past
more
life.
like
I don't know.
experience and like just having interacted with other mages and stuff. You might have heard about the spell or something. Is my thought.
I'll let you roll, but it's going to be a bit more difficult for you since you don't have the same background that Wynne does.
Yeah, no, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't think
Let's
I've
open
heard
for
of
the
that.
20.
What I happen to kind of remember if this is a happy spell or something that isn't that great.
You don't remember.
I don't remember.
And Jack, you wanted to insight Luxlim?
Yeah. See,
Sure.
when he says that it's not what he's doing this thing for, needs the thing for. 15 minimum. But yeah, 15. Okay.
You sense a slight tremble in his voice. Not sense,
All
you
right.
hear. You hear, not sense. You hear a slight tremble in his voice.
So Jack will take this opportunity then to say, well, I suppose we could stop looking into it. How much were you paying us again? And basically try to hint at bribing him for more money to keep this hush-hush. Basically.
He says it in thieves' can't.
Make a persuasion
Sure.
check.
The minimum I can get for that is a 19, which I get a 19.
I don't even know why I had you roll. Well, I'll roll against. I'll roll against it.
You can win still. Oh no, not with that.
No, not with that.
You can still beat a 19. 19's
Good
high,
effort,
but
good
it's not
effort.
unbeatable. Yeah.
I mean, you never know, guys. He could have like a
Meta-wise, I don't
plus.
remember what he was offering, but
He could have a plus
Believe
18.
I was going to pay 1,200 gold.
yeah, so more than that. How good of a persuasion more does he catch me wanting and is able?
Say that again.
How much more is
Well,
he able? I guess
The
because-
listing was 1,000. He's saying 1,200.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, now he's saying 1,200. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Make it 13. 100.
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure that the listing was like 15.
Wouldn't
Jack wasn't go that far. A couple 100 gold is 100 gold. You know, it's not.
I'm sure
cheap.
there's going to be a cost associated with the artisan creating a silver cage out of this. We would need reimbursement for that cost.
And I will reimburse whatever that costs.
Food, please.
So is it 12 or 13 then? Or do you need me to roll again?
Araneus said 15.
He
Jack
said
would
he
try to
said he
talk down
thinks.
Araneus.
He said he thinks
Yeah.
that
He's not trying to
the
convince. He's not trying
thing.
to persuade. He just says it.
Yeah, he
right?
he
And then
just said
Jack
that. I
says,
think it was like 15.
Jack would kind of wave him off, like ignore him. Let's just do the real numbers here.
Sholly's characters like to throw wrenches into things. Just
Yeah.
you know.
So go
One of
ahead
these
and roll
times I'll play
persuasion.
a serious character.
Another persuasion.
Roll another
Okay.
persuasion.
I still rolled a 19. I can't get above a 10 for the life of me, apparently.
Oh my
Join
gosh.
the club on that.
And to be fair to the DM, I won't push it further.
No, I think you're right. I think it was 13, not 12. I think you're right.
Right.
And yes, I will reimburse you for. Actually, I will do you one better. I will give you. I will front you. I will front you. I will advance you. Whatever the medieval term for it is.
Right.
I will give you the gold. I will give you 300 gold along with the ingot. That should more than cover the cost of having it made. You can keep what's left over. And
On
when you
top of the
return
13.
And when you return with the cage,
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Yes, negotiation succeeded. Jack says that'll do. I believe. Anyone object?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, he could just go get
That works.
He can go get the gold and the ingot, and we'll be on our way.
All right. I'm good to go. Jack's good to leave and do the mission.
I
you-
will
Excuse me, Luxilum or Mr. Cornyn. Do you happen to know where an artisan could possibly be found to do this?
There are several in Martzlock. Any of the any of the blacksmiths worth their salt could do it.
Okay.
If you'll excuse me just for a moment while I go retrieve your gold.
All right. I have stuff to say once we've left the tower, by the way, not in the tower. Currently.
Well, he's gone for the moment if you need to say anything.
All right, but we're in a wizard's tower, so they don't have eyes everywhere, right? So Jack would be hesitant to say anything in front of whatever might be watching.
That's a good point.
I'm assuming he's interacted with wizards before. That's why I'm saying that. Especially the fancy kinds of wizards.
He comes back, hands you. Sorry about that. He hands you a large pouch of gold.
I'll let Araneus take it, by the way. Araneus can still be the person holding all the stuff if they want.
And the ingot?
Unless you want me to grab it. And you already have the ingot.
I already gave you the ingot.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were giving us another one.
No. I don't have another ingot.
Oh. Okay.
I can expect this soon, yes?
Yeah. As soon as we can get it done.
As soon as we can get it done.
See, Martzlock is what, a day and a half travel away, right?
Well, it depends on what part of
over the
Martzlock
river,
you're going to.
right?
Yeah,
Right.
You can hit the west side of it.
a few hours away.
Oh, sorry.
Bless you.
You're okay.
Okay.
What you doing, Meryl?
Nothing. She just
Transforming and moving around the map.
change forms and getting off the chair, getting out the chair.
He's gonna look at you as you change forms and approach him, looking down at you.
Why do you all do weird
Yes.
shit?
Yeah, right? I'm not the only one.
She just stands there, like.
Araneus and Meryl.
Araneus always sabotaging shit. Meryl just being weird. Can't we have a serious campaign ever? Jesus.
All right.
Hey,
So
we
so
fit
head out,
in
I
when it
assume?
was
Is
with
there...
the rest of the group that was like a zombie and stuff.
Yeah, we have half the party's normal now. So well,
Y'all,
somewhat normal.
y'all just notice us more now.
I assume there's nothing else and we'll head out, right? I don't have anything else.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to blow my nose.
So
No, I
go
don't think
ahead.
there's anything else.
Okay. Once we leave, like, we'll have a party discussion about what to do, yeah. So
Wynne will want to. So part of my background is I can find information. I know where to find
yeah.
information.
So maybe we
So
split up. You go do that. Because we have to do this quick and find out what that spell might be.
that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go research and figure out what this
Then
spell is.
can we somehow put some kind of scrying ability on the cage should the cage be, bad? In which case we could watch what he does with it.
Let me see. I think I have.
And I'm just wondering if Meryl has something for that.
Where is
Clairvoyance.
Pulling up my mastermind subclass here.
I have this.
Clairvoyance is a range of obvious location. Can it be attached to an object? Hold on.
Yep. Can be attached to an object. I think.
It doesn't look like it can. It looks like it's a single spot in space.
Oh yeah.
It's only concentration up to 10 minutes though, and the range
Up to
is
10
only 1
minutes, yeah.
mile.
1 mile, yeah.
Well, 1 mile we just have to stand next to the tower.
Yeah.
Right, but he has to
Definitely
do it
within
within
mile.
10 minutes of us like handing him.
With how hurried he wants it, I think he would do it within 10 minutes of us giving it to him.
I think
Do
we
you
need a
have
different
that
spell
focus?
or some different ability.
No
Is there anything with
shield.
Artificer that can create objects, right? And
You
you
don't
can change infusions now, right? Or no?
you don't have the focus for the spell, Meryl.
Oh shit.
Oh, we'll just buy one.
Horn for hearing or a glass eye for
Is your focus worth 100 GP or more?
I can get a focus worth 100 GP or more if Batch lets us shop again.
I mean,
which
you're in
case-
Martlock.
Well, near it, right? So we're going out
A
to
Well, you
jeweled
had-
horn for
but
hearing.
yeah.
Yeah, right. You're gonna be
So
going back there.
we'll do like a split up thing, right? So like Meryl's gonna try and find a way to create a way to censor the thing, and then Wynne is gonna do the research, and then me and what was it? What's your name again? Sorry, it starts with an A.
So what are
Well,
you
How
going to do,
dare
Meryl? Are
you.
you just going to put
I forget your character's name. I'm
you're
sorry.
just gonna put a
Sholly.
so Meryl, you're just gonna put a sensor inside the front room of this place?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because that's
I
all
wouldn't
you
think
can
that would
do
do anything
on the
with
first.
that.
Yeah, exactly. It's pointless. It's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
going to do anything, and you'll have to either
need-
constantly be casting it because it only lasts for 10 minutes.
We need something that can, because like someone has to go do the smithing thing, right? So I'll do that. My character will do that. Jack will do that. And then you could probably
also-
find something.
I got a
that does
crazy
that
idea.
kind of thing.
I also have this.
Buy an item.
We have them build the cage with a hidden attachment big enough to put a ring in. And then I
Oh
go
my
in my ring,
Oh no.
and then I'm in there. Because
You
I
really
can
wanna
hear
be
out
there
of
when whatever the
'cause
heck's happening is happening.
I can hear out of it. And then I can burst out.
I also have invisibility in the spell.
That's if you want to sneak in there yourself, but that'd be high risk. If they have any kind of like magical sight, they might be able to see through your invisibility.
Yeah, he's a wizard.
Yeah, likely to have
Yeah,
at least
that's
something like that. So someone has to just go shopping for some kind of item that'll do it. That's what I'm thinking. But I don't know what item would even do that. There's so many items. I don't even know.
Did I do an Arcana check to see if I even know of an item that would do that?
Right. We should all do. Everyone who can should do checks if we can to see if we know of an item that would do that. Batch. He's not saying anything. We're asking. We're requesting.
Right. I was trying to think because I don't know of an item that would do that. So if you guys
mean,
succeed,
Because I know there's
don't know what to tell
spells
you.
that'll do that.
I
but
mean, you can
not
just
clairvoyance, but other spells.
you can just, say there's a thing that does that. Or
Yeah, you're the
there's not a
DM.
thing that does that.
Something that would
You
be
would
like
even get to
reverse
name it
scrying.
yourself. You could be like, "Oh, it's the scrying eye of Tutankhamun."
Scrying eye of Tutankhamun.
But if you
Batches
don't
all
want us
seeing
to
eye.
have that, then
Batches all
that's fine.
seeing
We'll
eye.
just not find one. That's an alternate option, right? We could try to find one, but never find one.
The eye of Brian.
No. Oh, you remembered my name.
I didn't think you wanted your name said on stream, but
Oh, I don't care.
I knew that he had said it before. And I also didn't say that it was his name.
I mean, we could just scry him with the scrying spell. Get a scroll of scrying and then cast it. And
Get 2 scrolls of scrying. That way we can cast it, and Wynne can learn how to use it.
if it's a wizard, only if it's a wizard spell.
yeah, from the what
I can
magic
I can
divination school.
I can copy a spell into my spell book from a scroll. It just takes I think an hour.
How long? You said it would be a couple hours to Marslock and back, right?
Yeah.
So
technically, you could sit in the cart and read.
You could spend an hour doing that, and then an hour. Oh, well, we have to find the scroll first. There's not enough time. It'll seem suspicious if we take too long.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll
Our horses need to
Arcana
rest.
checks if you can roll them.
I'm not gonna roll mine because I assume you mean only proficient. Yeah.
I'm doing so good.
Nice. You're 4.
When you know that there are crystal balls out there that can scry.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know how expensive they are?
Um,
Well,
They're very rare.
Well, the base model is.
I was trying to help you find an item, so I had that up, and it's very rare for scrying.
Yeah.
Orbs, so that price range.
Give me 1 second.
Otherwise, why not just get a scrying scroll at that point?
Right.
That's what I'm looking up. I'm trying to look up scrying.
Scrying is a 5th. Oh, it's a 5th level spell, though. Can you cast 5th level?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't cast the scroll. Never mind. Not yet.
Nope.
So we would need the orb.
I can cast 4th level. Does that count?
I don't like that number. I just looked it up in my sane magical item prices, and I don't like that number. I'm gonna say
too much or too little.
Too much.
I mean, it lets you see what the villain is doing. So I don't know. Are you sure you want to give it to us? Because then we would know exactly what everyone's doing. Potentially, right?
I think there's
To me, that's the reason
There,
it's so
there.
expensive is because you can see what the big bad is doing. You can be
If
like, oh, I vaguely know who he is, and I vaguely know what he looks like. I can see him now. That's what
if
those
you
it's a-
do.
if you could find one in a magic shop right now, it would be out of your price range.
Okay,
if
It
we're
would be
looking
too
for the
expensive for you right now.
gotcha.
if we're looking for the crystal ball of true seeing, is that the one you're looking at?
No, just the regular crystal ball.
Just a regular one.
Because I'm sure there's some limitation to a crystal ball.
The regular crystal ball, it just while touching it, you can cast a scrying spell. That's all it does.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
And the scrying spell itself lets you, so long as you have at least a general image of what they look like, you can still successfully, potentially, scry
Yeah.
them.
Of course, I mean you have to make the saving throw, of course. So,
Yeah.
and yeah,
Or the target has to make a saving throw, right?
Yeah.
And if they succeed, then they
Isn't there something about locations in
know
there
that
as
you're
well?
watching them.
I think so.
I haven't looked it up, so
For scrying,
yeah.
No, there's no location.
same plane of existence.
Oh,
Uh,
I misunderstood.
I thought you could.
Just same plane, right?
Well, no, I
That's
thought
what you were asking.
no, I thought you could scry a location as
Oh,
Yeah, instead of targeting a creature, you can choose a location you've seen before as the target of the spell. When you do, the sensor appears at that location and doesn't move.
there it is. But we
Yeah.
haven't seen wherever he's going to be doing this stuff. So I
Well,
wanna know.
actually,
And it'd be the
with,
same as the
So,
clairvoyance. Oh,
so hold on.
actually with
If we
clairvoyance,
had a hold on, if we had a scroll of scrying, 'cause I thought this was possible. If it's a spell, if it's on their spell list, but of a level they cannot cast, it's a DC intelligence or here the person's written arcana of 10 plus the spell's level. On a failed check, the scroll is consumed with no effect.
I see. So you could try the
So I could
scroll.
still try to cast it. It would just be a
Yeah.
DC of 15.
Yeah.
and with clairvoyance, I don't actually have to see the whatever I'm trying to put it on. I just have to be familiar with it, or I don't have to be familiar with it, but it'd be like behind a door or something.
Right, but you've only seen the
Generally
first
relative.
level of this tower.
Yeah, you wouldn't know which floor it's
I
even
don't
on.
have to. I don't have
right?
to know though, because it could just
Well,
change.
but what are you going to just pick a random floor?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I would rule that that's not obvious.
Clairvoyance does specify a place you've visited or seen before.
But it also says
Or
the
obvious
place that's
location, right?
unfamiliar. But it also says the place that's unfamiliar to you.
That's an obvious location.
Obvious
Like
location.
the other
So,
side of a door.
Yeah, like on the other side of the door. Yeah.
Right, do you don't know where the doors are in this place, Zoomy?
well, it doesn't have to be specifically a door. They could say like through that wall right there. But like
Or on the floor. Like be on the
the floor, you could say on the other side of this floor that I can see.
yeah.
Yeah,
So again,
then, like-
how many floors are in this tower? Did you say?
But Zoomy would only be able to see through one floor. They wouldn't be able to see through
Yeah.
3 or 4 or 5 if it was up 5 floors. Or
Right,
down
that's what I
5
was
floors.
saying. Are you going to just pick a random floor?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, couldn't-
Yeah, no, that's
technically,
not
you could
gonna
be on
work.
the outside and then look at the tower and then be like, I want that floor right there. That would be what you'd have to do. And it'd be like completely random. It takes 10 minutes to cast too. As if people would just see you standing out there looking at the tower, setting up the 10-minute spell.
And it also only lasts for 10 minutes.
Mm,
Yeah, the lasting 10-minute part kind of sucks.
yeah. So, do we go with the scroll potentially? But first, make sure that we figure out what the spell would be.
Of course,
For
I'm
what?
sure a level 5 spell scroll is not going to be cheap.
Oh yeah.
No.
So, well, Zoomy is going to be the one in charge of determining if it's too much because they're the one looking for it. Me and Arcaneus are going to go
Who's Araneus?
to I don't know how to say
King, you know?
Araneus. Is
There
that
you
what it
go.
is? Okay, Araneus. Okay, I got it right. I was guessing.
Whenever we
We're
get to
gonna do the
March
cage.
Lock,
The two of us are gonna check out the cage.
when we get to March Lock, I will look for a library or something to look up this information about the spell that uses a silver cage.
Did the stream go out?
Had a sneezing fit.
A lot of the visuals on stream just went out.
Well, now.
I'm seeing black. Unless that's just me. Okay, there we go.
There we go. There we go.
Back. We're back.
My bad. I keep forgetting when I open something full screen on that monitor, it messes with stuff.
Okay. What is this
All
about
right,
entering this
so-
guy's ring?
Don't worry about it.
Extend a line of credit. I'm catching up on the Akala chat.
I saw it.
I just totally missed all that stuff.
What?
The World of Akala chat.
The
has
Twitch
some
chat.
stuff. Yeah, Twitch chat.
Oh, I don't have Twitch open.
It's all good.
Well, it sounds like it'd be too expensive to buy anything to spy on him with. I mean, I could always just go in there and cast Golem of Truth on him.
And to be honest, so Jack is gonna say that they're only curious. They want to know what the spell is first before really wanting to get to know what this guy's doing, because to him it's just a sketchy thing. But if it's like something like murdering people, he might be not for it. Depending on the circumstances. Again, the spell and what he's using it for. Because like even if the spell like kills a being, what if he's just like killing orcs? Not orcs, I mean trolls or something with it. You know, like or like putting them in tiny cages. Like they're just
Or
trolls.
or something.
Like what if he's like perfectly legit about it? It's just dangerous work. You know?
Yeah. So while you all are looking for a place to get the cage made, Wynne is going to go research and look for any rituals or spells or anything that would involve a silver cage.
And
She's gonna go to that little oh good lord, the Dewey Decimal System thing, the card catalog, there we go. She's gonna go to the card catalog and look under silver cage.
It's in 7.145.019.
And Zoomy's gonna go get us that scroll, right?
And then we're gonna
Aren't we gonna wait and
then
see
we're gonna
if we need
build
it or
the
not?
cage.
I guess find a way to purchase it, because it would take a while to find someone, right? Because we don't know where we'd purchase it from. And then so once
A
you get
magic
back with the
shop?
info, then we could go grab it at. Well, I'm sure not every magic shop's gonna have specifically that 5th level scroll, are they? Unless that's how the DM wants it to be, then I guess.
I don't know how many magic shops are in March Lock in this area that we're in.
Yeah, that's why we would need someone to specifically spend the time looking for one that would have it.
Right. I'm trying to think where.
And getting to know a price would be important too, because if the price isn't worth it, then it's not worth it.
And Barnabas could probably make the cage, but that'd probably be too low interest for him.
Artemis is too far away.
Yeah.
A bit too far away to,
We look for somebody named Bartimus. But no, do we see like a blacksmith shop?
Yeah. Sorry, I think being tired is catching up with me.
Quit it.
We can come back to it next week. Say that we've just arrived at Martzlock, and then we can go on our separate little quest whenever you are better rested. Because it's almost time to end anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay.
And that'll give you a chance to
Sorry.
plan more.
Sorry about that.
No need to apologize.
Yeah, I'm fine. You're good.
We've thrown some
Alright.
random things at you.
Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you everybody for playing. I'm gonna raid out to somebody. Sholly and Adam. Let them know where they can find you on Twitch.
On Twitch.
And I'm Silent Wolf 145 myself on Twitch. So
yeah.
Alright. Everybody say their goodbyes and we'll get out of here.
Bye-bye.
Remember to hug your loved ones.
Goodbyes and we'll get out of here.
Hey, don't steal my line. Their goodbyes and
See
we'll get
y'all
out of
later.
here. Later.